In this video, I want to review the vocabulary taught in Chapter 6, Directional Verbs and Communicating. Advice or influence. This can also be a directional sign. So I'm giving advice to you, you're giving advice to me, I'm giving advice to him or her, or I could say you are giving advice to her. The agent, or what we like to call the So this is whenever you add it to another sign. So like the sign teacher, so you have the sign teach, and you have the agent, the person. This is actually the sign person as well. So it's the teach person, and you put them together, teach-er. The bake-er. The learn-er. So you can take all of those things, and most of them have the person. Agree, think, same. Agree. All of a sudden or instantly. So you're just snapping. Approach. So they approached each other, they came up to each other. To approach. To argue. 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 To arrest. Arrest, like putting someone in handcuffs, to be arrested. To arrest. Arrive. So it's starting with your dominant hand on your dominant shoulder. Arrive. Arrive. To ask. So I can ask you. You can ask me. They can be asked. You can also use interrogate. So I asked and asked and asked and asked. They kept asking me and then I kept asking questions back. You can do it this way as well. To attend or to go. Go. Or attend. Go. To bawl out or chew out. Okay, so I can yell at you, pa, pa, pa. Or this way, pa, pa, pa. To them, I can chew them out. To beat, like in a competition. So I can beat you in a game. You can beat me, or you could beat her, or I could beat her. To beat up or abuse. To blame. So I can blame you. You can blame me. Blame them. Book. To borrow from you out here in front of me towards myself. Borrow. Or I can allow you to borrow it going forward. Or they can borrow it. Or borrow it. You can also use it as lend. So I am borrowing it to you, allowing you to borrow it. So lend. I am lending it to you. I am borrowing it from you. To bother. So this is the sign bother. Bother. So I can bother you. Turn it towards yourself so your palm is facing out. Bother me or bother them. Bribe. So this is money under the table. Some people even go money under the table. Wink, wink. Bribe. To bring or carry. Bring. To challenge. Challenge. Clash. 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 Collide. This could be crash or like a car accident. Collide. Come. 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 Communicate. Communicate. Conflict. Conflict. This is also the sign for intersection as well, where two things cross. Conflict. Conflict. To confront. This can also be to approach. Conflict. Confront or approach. contact. So this is the sign for touch, so it's getting in touch, keeping in touch. Contact, contact, or you can contact me, I can contact you. To copy, so you can copy, like if I had a paper held up in front of me, you can copy it from me, I can copy from you, I can copy from everyone, everyone can copy from me, I can copy from them. Correspond, so this is sending text messages back and forth, sending other messages or emails, that can work too. Correspond. To criticize, so drawing an X, criticize, criticize. Deaf, deaf. To deceive or fool or con or trick, to deceive. This can also be fraud. Disagree, think opposite, disagree. Drive, starts on my dominant side and crosses my body. To drive, drive. Easy, easy, easy. Enter, enter. Exchange, or if you're exchanging papers, you could do paper and exchange, handing from one person to the other, or exchange. Fast, fast, fast. Finally, finally, and the mouth morpheme is pa, P-A-H, pa, 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 pa. Finger spell, going away from your body, finger spell, finger spell. To flatter, flatter or butter up, to flatter. To fly to, so it's the airplane taking off and landing in another place. To fly to. To force, so I can force you, you can force me, can force them. So get even with or revenge, goes underneath, revenge, revenge. Give, so I can give to you, you can give it to me, I can give to everyone, they can give it to them. Hate, with eights, flicking forward. Hate you, hate me, hate them. Heard or hear, just pointing to your ear, hear. Or being hearing versus being deaf, hearing, like speaking, hearing, hearing. Help, help. Or I can help you, you could help me, they could help them. To hit, hit. To honor or respect, so I can show honor to you, you can show honor to me, they can show honor to them. How, so there's the sign how, like how are you, going forward. How are you, how are you? Or the sign how, like how did you do that, how versus how are you? Inept, inept. Inform or to let you know, inform you, you can inform me. So it starts off closed with whoever has the information. So if I have the information and I'm telling you, it opens when it gets to you. If you have the information, it opens when it gets to me. I could inform everyone, or they could keep telling me, or he could inform her. To insult, so I could insult you, towards me, towards them, or there could be lots of insults. To interpret, interpret, or interpreter, interpreter. To jump, so this is like you're standing, so jump, jump. To kick, kick. Kill, going forward, kill, kill. To kiss, I can kiss you, you can kiss me, they can kiss each other. You can also do it onto the cheek or onto the lips, onto the forehead like that, or you can just do it this way. Kiss. To lend, as we said, the same with borrow, so I'm lending it to you, you're lending it to me, they're lending it to them. A little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Look or watch, so I'll look or watch you, look at me, look at them. They were all looking at me. You could do it with fours. Okay, me pick you up, so me pick you up. To meet, meet. To mooch from, mooch. To move, move, or I could just say, just move around, movement. Not yet with the mouth morpheme. Order, command, or answer. To overcome or to beat. To participate or join. To patronize. To pay, so I can pay you, you can pay me, he can pay him. Pay attention, it can go backwards or it can go forwards. Pay attention, pay attention. To pick on, pick on, pick on. To pick or to select something with an F. To pick or to select. Okay, to pity, I can pity you, you can pity me, he can pity him. Preach, so I can preach to you, you can preach to me, she can preach to him. To quit, so the opposite would be to join or participate, so you can quit. Quit. Okay, to ride in, so this could be a car or a bus or a train. This could be a ride at Disneyland and you are riding in something versus ride on. So this, you would ride a motorcycle, you would ride a horse, you would ride a bike. Ride on, ride in. Ride on, ride in. To ridicule or mock could be done this way as well. To run, so your dominant hand will be farther forward and your non-dominant hand will have your index finger wrap around your thumb. Run. And you'll be squeezing this motion. Run, run, or you can sign run. To scold. Sell, with a squished O hand shape. Sell, sell. So this is back, my palms are facing in this way, going forward. Sell. To send, so it can be send this way, or you send it to me, or they send it to them, or it can be send this way. Send, send, or send. She or she. Shoot, so this is the sign gun, so it can be shoot or shoot, like you have hunting, so shoot. Show, so I'm going to show it to you. You can show it to me. I can show it to everyone, or he can show it to him. Show up. Show up, kind of like if you think of this as the floor and then the person just appears through the floor. Show up or appear. Signer, so sign, then person, signer, signer. Silly, silly, silly. Skill, skill. Steal, steal, steal. Student or learner, student, student. To summon or to call. To support, so your dominant hand is underneath, going forward, support or support. Teach, going forward twice, teach, or teacher, teacher. There, or it can be there. To touch or to visit, like I have visited Hawaii, I have touched Hawaii. To transfer, transfer. Understand, like the light bulb going off, understand. So it's flicking your index finger from behind your thumb, understand. Walk, or it can be walk. Walk, so think of it like on an elliptical. Walk or walk. Who, who. Okay, and your index finger is scrunching. Who, who. Woman, woman. Okay, and you go to, or you go to. You can do it to whichever direction they're going.